Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. We're taking a look here at a product by Cold Steel. It is the Vietnam Tomahawk. Here it is here. This is the way it arrives. It arrives without packaging, without boxing or anything like that. It just arrives as is with the sheath, and that's the extent of the packaging. The sheath here is made out of leather, and it is heavily riveted all around. It does have a single snap on it that closes it here, and it is made by American Tomahawk Company. It does have a belt loop in the back for belt carry, and it is a stiff, thick, rugged bit of leather. Take that off there for you and look at it before we look at the Tomahawk. Fits on good and snug. There's the logo there for American Tomahawk Company. And you can see that's thickly stitched. Riveted is what I mean. That's a good sheath. The Tomahawk, all right, that is it's quite the object here, quite the Tomahawk. This is a drop forged 1055 steel head, and you can see the way it's shaped there. It's shaped for the Tomahawk is really it's a hatchet with the addition of tactical or defensive purposes built into it. Particularly with respect to this portion of the head here, the spike. The technical specs here are 13.5 inches long. The blade is 2 3/4 inches across here, this way. It is 8.5 inches from spike to blade down here. And the entire thing weighs 19.7 ounces. It is painted with a green, olive drab type, military type green. And it's made for chopping and piercing that way. The first thing that you notice about this is this spike, and this spike has been sharpened to a tip point that is surprisingly acute. The point on this thing is approaching knife point sharpness. The tip of it. Cold Steel has put a very, very sharp point on there, and it is an excellent tool for penetrating. Now, keeping in mind the military application, this is designed to go through a steel helmet, but there's a lot of videos out there about on this particular Tomahawk and of it being thrown and stuck in various targets, as well as videos of this tomahawk piercing 55-gallon steel drums, piercing other objects and things. So it is a 1095 drop forged steel spike, and it's sharp. The primary edge here has about the edge you would expect on a hatchet, on a tomahawk. It's got a good utility edge on it, and it's got the top edge is pointed. It's upswept and it's pointed. So if you were using it in a fighting situation, that would be a edge point that could be used. Obviously, swinging it this way, and then you have it. Then you have this direction, and then also on the head, on the spike here, you've got a secondary edge, which is down here. This underside of the spike has been sharpened, or, well, I can't really use the word sharpened, but it's been, the top is rounded and the bottom does have an edge of sorts. It has been ground, or beveled, I should say. And that can be used, is described for could be used in hook attacks. Hook attacks. It's a tool that's it would be a good camp tool, and it would serve all of the jobs of a typical hatchet. But it also has the ability. It also is a very good thrower. This tomahawk can be easily thrown. It's a good thrower, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube and on the Cold Steel website and various other places of this being thrown easily enough. So that can be seen. It's the handle is made of American hickory, which is that's a very rugged handle. The whole thing has been made very ruggedly, and the paint on there is you can see it's made in Taiwan. You can see that, and you can see that's a good thick paint that will protect the steel. And the handle also has been similarly colored. If you're looking for a good outdoor tool that will do all the chores around camp, and then also has the flexibility of going a little bit further, this is a good thing to consider. This is the military does. This is in service in military operations around the world, and it does serve in tactical as well as utility roles. Simple, but very effective. Comes in a good solid sheath here. There you go. That's the Cold Steel Tomahawk. Well, thanks a lot. I'll see you again.